guys, and welcome to our part 2 of Disney FUNKO Mystery Minis 24-figure case opening. Today we're going to open another 6 boxes. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, we advise you to go back, watch part 1, because there'll be some spoilers in here. You'll be able to see what we opened in part 1. So I'll put a little link in the top left-hand corner of the video. Click on that, watch part 1, and then come on back and watch part 2. So here I'm just showing you what the full case before we open any of it looked like. Now this Funko Mystery Minis set has 24 total vinyl figures with 8 different characters. So there's actually 3 variations of each character, and each variation is a little bit, we'll say, rarer than the others. Now let's take a look and see what we have here. We have 3 different Mickeys, 3 different Poohs, 3 Maleficents, Tinks, Sulley, Mike, Stitch, and Jack Skelington. And you can see on the screen there, the numbers represent how many per box. So if it was 1/144, you're going to pull 1 out of every 144 boxes. So let's open up our first one and see what we have. We have a Stitch with his eyes closed, hula dancing. And that was a 1 out of 18. So out of every 18 boxes you'll open, on average, you're going to pull 1 of those Stitches out. So let's open up number 2. That looks like a Maleficent. Who's excited for the Maleficent movie coming out? So that's a 1 out of 24. So out of every 24 that you open up, you may pull her. If you're not familiar with these Funko figures in general, they are very detailed, and they have some really cool lines out there. Some Marvel lines, DC line, Big Bang Theory, if you're familiar with that show, if you're fans of that show. So let's open number 3, and we have Jack Skelington. Another 1 out of 18, so a common figure out of this set. Do we have any Nightmare Before Christmas fans out there? Seems like that movie is getting more and more popular as the years go by. And I believe Disneyland celebrated its 13th year of the Haunted Mansion overlay of Nightmare Before Christmas, which is spectacular. And we have another Jack Skelington, the same exact one. Again, if you're going to buy a full case, expect to get a couple duplicates, as you noticed in part 1 and now part 2. So let's open number 5 for part 2. And we have a Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh looks like he got his hand in the honey jar. It looks like he's winking. And that is another common figure, a 1 out of 18. And let's open our last box of part 2 of today's episode. Part 3 will air next week, as well as the final part 4 in a couple weeks. And again, another duplicate, Pooh with his hand in the honey pot again. So there you go, guys. There we pull our next 6 from part 2. 2 Jacks, 2 Poohs, a Maleficent, and a Stitch. We want to thank you guys for watching again. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscriber button in the top right corner. We got a lot of cool stuff coming. Comment below. We love hearing from you guys. Hit the like button, share this if you want, and we'll see you guys soon.
If this concludes your visit, we hope you've had a wonderful time and will return home safely.